If you have money sitting in a savings account, chances are it's earning less than 1% interest. If you take those funds that are sitting in that savings and invest them into a long-term certificate, you could potentially earn 5 times more interest.
A certificate, we have them in different terms. So one would be like a 7-month or a 19. We could have a 12-month or a 6-month. It is a set amount of time that we would be able to put a minimum of $1,000 into to have a certain rate back on interest that would be given.
For example, if you lock in $1,000 in a certificate for 7 months, that would be at 5%. You'll earn about $30 depending on the rate. If you put the same $1,000 into a savings account, you'd only earn about $3 for the 7-month total. Certificate laddering, I feel, is kind of a newer concept.
It's a way of not putting all of your eggs in one basket.
For example, if you have $10,000 that you want to lock into a savings account, you can divvy it up into, say, $2,000 increments and then put them on kind of a staggered time frame. That way, in a year, $2,000 releases, the interest pays out, and you can use that $2,000 however you need it, while the rest of that $8,000 is still compounding interest.
So you could do a short-term certificate with half of the money and a long-term certificate with another half of the money. So then you know that in short term, I'm gonna have some available and you can reinvest it if you need to, or if you needed to use it, you certainly could.
We do pay out semi-annually, so every 6 months you'll get a payout for the interest that you've earned. When you're opening a certificate, just be sure of your financial picture to make sure that nothing sudden comes up, because the certificate is locked in, meaning we cannot deposit funds, we cannot withdraw. We could do an early withdrawal, but it would cost a penalty. So just be aware, just be ready. So if you know you're gonna need the money, a certificate might not be the best option for you. If you're looking to do a certificate ladder today, the minimum that we would need is just $2,000. $1,000 would go towards a shorter term certificate that would mature at a sooner date. The next $1,000 we would just go ahead and put in a later term certificate. That way it would mature later. So you would have access to the funds at a shorter availability while also earning interest on the later funds that would be available at a later date.